Hello, beautiful divine being. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for choosing you today. I need to apologize for the lighting. Right now, the sun is still rising. My little one woke up at 4:44, which is quite early for her, and it's given me the time to do this video. And I must apologize. I know that I usually post daily, and there have been 2 days that I haven't. Life has been a little bit hectic. And also I follow my own advice, not my own advice. It's the advice for all of us, right? Which is to choose you. And most of the time, choosing me is sitting down to record. And yesterday and the day before, it wasn't. And I needed to trust that. I say this at 5-5. I needed to trust what I felt called to do. Okay, so if any of this resonates with you, especially the 4:44, because I have a feeling this is not so much about change, right? Even though there are 5s, this is about the changes that you have already made or started making. I say this at 911, which is also a number for this collective, right? It's like your ending and your beginning are happening simultaneously, which maybe that's how it happens for everyone, but it's like you are driving your awakening through your creation, through your play, through the choosing of you, through the self-love, through the shifting out of the old paradigm where you think that you are unworthy. This is about you stepping into your worth, right? Because I feel like you have begun to make the changes and you are experiencing the results. Like for some of you, maybe it's massive things like, aha, wow, that's how it works. And for others of you, it's like little things, but you can feel that it's because of something that you chose for you. Like you're beginning to see, I want to say that the patterns or the strings in connection to your thoughts and your choices and your words and your resonance and the frequency you're choosing to embody. I really am sensing a stepping into the heart space. Like there is a calm. Maybe not all of the time, because I imagine that for some of you there is still some discomfort, there is still some density that needs to be alchemized and left behind, because it can't come with you where you're going. And if this message has found you, you are there, you've always been there, but there is some stuff that you picked up along the way that can't come. So until you let it go, you can't go. Okay, so that's, I'm told to stop there, and I'm told to pick up the cards and to say that if any of this resonates with you, please ground yourself in this now with us, with your breath, because where you choose to be, what you choose to give your attention, your focus, your breath, that is where the magic is. Not just now, in every moment. So if you feel your fingerprint on this, you wouldn't have clicked on it otherwise, I don't think. But that is you following the call. That is you doing what is resonant for you. That is a portal that you are jumping through, right? Because your choice is a portal. Okay, so I find 5 breaths to be the magic number for me to get into my zone, or my space of trance, or whatever you want to call it. Do whatever feels right for you, but please, on your inhale, pause for a moment in your heart space. Hold for a moment or two, just acknowledging the truth of you, the center of you, your origin point, your 0 point, your soul. Okay. Opening up to receive on each in-breath, pausing for a moment, and softening to surrender on each exhale. Opening up to receive, surrendering to the now. I'm hearing it's time to say goodbye, like to all the previous now yous. We have the Knight of Wisdom at the bottom. I'm very interested to know what card fell down, because it is, I don't know, I want to say the pinnacle point. And what do we have? The King of Charisma. Okay, King of Charisma is the King of Pentacles. So we have, I'm not going to look at the cards that are face down. And I'm hoping that with the lighting and everything, the sun is rising. I did try to take a photo for you guys. I'll place it in a community post. But it's pretty cold, so I wasn't going to venture too far. But the sun is rising, and I can see it rising through like a very small gap in the trees in front of me. And as I saw that, I got this feeling of you, like you, your soul is a sunrise or a sunset. I don't know if you've ever done this exercise. If not, maybe try it. Get yourself into a quiet place one day. Take 3 deep, or more if you need to, deep intentional breaths, like completely shutting off the mind, allowing your imagination to play, in the sense of envision what your soul looks like. Like imagine what it looks like without trying. Like allow it to come. Be patient if you need to. For me, mine has always been the colors of a sunrise or a sunset, like the sudden intense burst of color in the sky. And I'm feeling that you are becoming more and more connected to this part of you, right? With the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wisdom, you know your worth, you know your magic, you know your beauty, you know that whatever battle you go into, you come out on top. There is no other way for it to be for you. Now, coming out on top may not always be what your human may deem successful, but there is a stepping into flow with this King of Charisma, this King of Pentacles. I'm really being reminded of another card where I swear it's the same character in this deck. It's, I think, the 3 of Pentacles, or of Charisma. But I am getting this Pied Piper energy as I'm looking at him. If I find that reading, I will link it to this, because that is the energy of what I'm feeling here. But I'm feeling that you have mastered that energy, that you have truly stepped into a state of trust, a state of readiness, a state of like ready to be, but ready to play now and every day. I'm hearing now and every day. Okay, let's see what else is at the bottom. We have the Star, the 2 of Wisdom, the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, or the 10 of Intelligence, and the 7 of Intelligence. Okay, so the energy here is truly, I want to say, magnificent. And they're giving me that word because you are magnificent. I'm hearing you don't hear it enough. I'm hearing you don't tell yourself enough, because the only person that really needs to think or see yourself as magnificent is you. This, I'm going to pull a clarifier on this 2 of Cups, because I have a feeling or a sense that it is going to represent a few things for many of you, right? For some of you, I am actually getting a love, a romance, a partnership, a newness, right? And it's not that I'm not a fan of love readings. Like I just believe that it'll find you when it's going to find you. But here, I think, because of the cards that these ones came out with, I'm being called to bring this up, because let me not resist this, because you are not quite at a frequency where that you are ready for this great love, this great romance. Triple one, as I say this. This is not to say that this is your forever after, but it is something that for some of you, you have been yearning for, right? It is like a partnership for others. But regardless of what this is, it may even be a friendship for some of you. Like I said, I'll pull a clarifier in a little bit. Regardless of what this comes into your life as, perhaps you've been manifesting it, but this is kind of, I'm hearing destiny. I'm hearing like soul contract, and even that for me is an interesting term because it can be understood so differently. Like for so many people, depending on your perspective. But this is something, I'm going to use the word divine intervention. Like this is something that a person that you were designed, and I'm saying this all at 11:11, you designed yourself and your human experience, like the bullet points of your human experience. I personally believe that we kind of get to tick a few boxes of things that can come in, or assistance that can come in. Like I truly believe that. How that all works, I don't really know, but I know that we are not alone, and I know that divine intervention exists. I have quite literally witnessed things that cannot be explained. So that have been for me. Before I was spiritual, after I was like it, that is an undeniable truth for me. And my feeling is that it is the same for you in various levels, but it is a truth that you've always known, that you are not alone, that you're supported, protected, different. And maybe there was some ego in that before, but now I feel like you are beginning to see and know the truth of what that means or meant and will mean. Not sure why they gave me that tangent, but for whomever, I hope that it was of service, and I say that at 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm hearing that was maybe a trigger or an activation, but there is something in that truly for someone. Okay, coming back to this, whatever this is for you, however it comes in, it is something that was always meant to come in, right? Whether it comes in now because you get to your vibration, your frequency, essentially you get your shit in order, not in a judgmental way. It's they're saying that because it's triple one, as I say, this the silliness of some of the stuff that you guys are holding on to, and it's because you know that many of the things you are doing or allowing are not for you, right? I think I'm getting like a kicking under the table. Like some of you guys are actually kicking yourself. You're like, oh, and there's no shame, blame, guilt, judgment. You are right on time. Whatever you've done is perfect. Whatever you will do is perfect, even if you don't do it the way you wanted to. Even there is no failure. There is only more there's only more remembrance. I'm gonna just have a sip of tea. Yeah, there is only more remembrance for you. And with the star, this energy, this connection, this whatever it is, truly inspires you. Like it breaks down the dams. I'm hearing like many of us have put up walls to protect ourselves from being vulnerable, from being seen. Because if we're not truly seen, then if we are rejected, it's okay, because they didn't really know all of us anyway, right? They didn't reject us. They rejected the version of us that we presented, that we pretended to be. You can only bring in that which is truly for you by being the most and only authentic version of you that you are, that you can be. Your authenticity is everything. And you can only bring in this authentic love, this authentic partnership, this authentic friendship, this authentic union, whatever this is, because this can also mean inner union for some of you. Like this could really be alchemizing the light and the dark, I want to say the separate parts of self, the judgmental parts, the parts that, I don't know, rejected other parts, I'm hearing. This is for some of you like the alchemy of all the parts of you, with love and grace and trust, and they're just emphasizing grace here, with grace. Your cup is going to be overflowing. It is already, but you are going to feel that it is overflowing. I'm hearing here, it's like straight shooter, sharp shooter, like the power of precision. I feel like with this, when you truly allow yourself to be the beautiful, magical, divine being that you are, have always been, not just to bring in this, whatever it is, right? You need to do it for you. The other stuff is a byproduct, maybe a byproduct that will bring you joy, but it is a byproduct of the joy that you have found within yourself. This is the trust in you and the process and the divine universe that you have created for yourself. You are a precision shooter. Like when you allow and you surrender, every arrow you pick up and you put in that bow is going to hit its target, even if you like shoot it off in the completely opposite direction. It's like it will always hit its mark, because it will always hit the resonant spot, right? 5-5 as I say this. So before I pull a clarifier on this Two of Wisdom, I'm going to talk about these two cards. The Seven of Intelligence, the Seven of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. Okay. She is still afraid. Like there is something, like she's left, right? She's put on a coat, she's left. Whatever was not for her, I'm hearing like this is maybe the shift, the change that I was speaking about, or that was coming through at the beginning of this transmission. And there is still some, I want to say the echoes, 5-5-5 as I said, it's the echoes of what was that you are still experiencing. And I don't know if you can see, there's like a man there with glasses. There's a guy, a little shadow up there with like claws. And her eyes are closed. And she's got a knife in her hand, or whatever that may be. Their source is asking you to drop the knife and keep your eyes closed. You can open them if you wish. But this is the echoes of the past now use. Everything that you are experiencing currently, like all the discomfort, is because of the past now use choices. They're urging me to say this because unless enough time is given, you're going to stay in the same cycle. You're going to not put the knife down, keep remaining afraid. And the more afraid you remain, the more all of this remains. The more you feel the fear, the more I'm hearing remain rooted in place. And there is no shame, blame, or guilt. Everything is in divine timing. Like when you are ready to drop the knife, you will do it. And dropping the knife is very much the same here as dropping the masks. With the 7 of Swords, 7 of Intelligence, so much has happened, so many shifts in the mind space have taken place at this time. I'm hearing conscious awareness Okay, this bottom two cards want to stay. Conscious awareness. Okay. Conscious awareness. We have the Hermit. We have the Six of Intelligence, right before the Seven of Intelligence. You are moving through this density. You are moving through the echoes of the old, now used choices, 2-2, as I say this. And you are shining, you are given the opportunity to shine the light on whatever discomfort you're experiencing and alchemize it. This is very much what I'm feeling with this Hermit. So I'm actually going to draw a card from an alchemy deck, which I have somewhere. Give me a moment to look at it. Oh, right in front of me. I will read from the book because I believe that the magic's in the book. This is also Kim Kranz, but let's see what alchemical opportunity. Okay, which one? That one or this one? Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle. And if two cards come out, no, there we go. That's the one. Okay. So, Venus. Okay, give me a moment. And this is 4. So, this is also very much the feeling that I am feeling for you guys. Is this foundational, it's not so much like even a foundational shift. It's that you are like cementing in your foundation now, like you've built it, and now you're ready to start building your house, like building your heaven on earth. Okay. Pleasure, eros, beauty. With the arrival of Venus, the senses open as if for the first time. It is the planet of pleasure, of touch, of sensual delights. Venus is often depicted as romance or eroticism between people, but it can also be experienced as an all-out love affair with Mother Nature herself. Aphrodite emerging from the ocean is a classic example of Venus imagery, as is Cupid with his bow. No matter how old or jaded you are, when this card appears, it's a sign that attraction is at an all-time high. The laboratory is alight with love. You may be in love with the work, with the materials, with another person, or with the world itself. Seeing beauty in small moments is a sign Venus is in balance. An obligatory reminder that pleasure and pain are usually found intertwined. Go deeper. Recall the last piece of art that moved you. Revisit it now. To ponder the language of embrace. To get Venus, get physical. Break open your paint set or pick up an old instrument. Get your hands dirty. Don't do it to achieve something. Do it for the experience. A creation for creation's sake. This, I feel, is the also one of the clarifiers for this Two of Cups. So let me pull some clarifiers here with the 10 for the 10 of Intelligence from this tarot. See what else there is for you, because I feel that there is more. Okay. The 6 of Wisdom, bottom energy, Temperance, top energy, the 3 of Wisdom. Okay, this is you. And I say this because it's so beautiful. It's you putting down your stories. This is a little scary, I'm hearing, for some of you. This is a little scary, detaching from the stories. What are you without the stories? What are you without the identity and the roles that you have been playing? What are you? Do you know? You can only really see what is under the mask when you take it off and you look in the mirror. You can't know. You can't know without putting down the book. You can't know without putting down the stories. And it doesn't mean detachment. It means experiencing things with compassion, clarity, love, kindness, respect. And I really am hearing this is a time where you are truly, truly ready to embrace that you are one of one frequency, that you are source, but that you are one of one frequency and you have a 0 point. And your 0 point of creation is, how do I say this? How do I translate this? It is, okay, they're giving me, it's an X-Men, what's his name? Cyclops. I don't know. I think he has eyes, but is it Iron Man? I don't know. There's something with a chest, like, and light. And if it is not controlled, like, it can do destruction. It can. And if it is in control and everything is working, it can be used to assist and save the world. Okay, so your frequency, your vibration, your alchemy is magic, and it is the magic that you need, but that the world needs. I'm being called to say that for some of you, there may be some guilt that you may be experiencing in this new way of being. And the reminder here, and they're just going, when you choose you, you choose the world. When you heal you, you heal the world. When you alchemize you, when you, especially in the moment, right? That is the, that is how you turn everything into gold. Everything in every now is through alchemy. So what is it? What is it right now in your current experience, in your current existence, in your current reality that has you stepping into not fear, right? Hesitation, I'm hearing. What, and I'm being called to the child, what story from your childhood, what experience from your childhood are you allowing to hold you back? And I'm also hearing that this isn't necessarily in the family household. Like maybe you were truly bullied at school, or I don't know, by your siblings. Like this, there is something like this is very much a childhood story, and it isn't true, and you know it isn't true. You know that you are made for more, that you are here to create that which doesn't exist. I'm called to stop there. And I know that if you made it all the way to these last sort of streams of consciousness coming through, that you truly are at the threshold. You're at the threshold. It is so close. It is here. And I just feel that surrender for you is easier than you think. Okay? Thank you, beautiful divine beings. Thank you for co-creating this message with me, with us today. I'm Angela, and I will be releasing another video later today to try and make up for that which I could not do or was not in a place to do before. And thank you. Have a beautiful, beautiful now. Thank you for choosing you. Thank you for continuing to choose you. I just feel like now I'm just seeing a peacock, like a peacock sticking out its tail and feathers. Like you are ready to be seen, but more than that, like you don't even realize how like how beautiful you are. And it's not like beauty in the way that we were told or taught or conditioned to believe that it was. This is beauty that, like, when people experience it, see it, they feel it. It literally, it's not soul stopping, but it stops them in their feet, because soul, right? There is soul recognition, there is resonance, there is a, I know you, and this is what I feel is coming in for you, is right here for you, should you allow it to be. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.